Hi everyone, this is Nick, the Director of Engineering at OVITZ. Today I'm going to run you quickly through the assembly of your new xwave unit. So you should have these two boxes here that you got from us. So I'll start with the chin rest here. This is the bigger box. We're going to start by unpacking this, removing the straps here. The strap should be on the top, otherwise it might be upside down. We're going to take off the top here. See some stuff inside. So first we have the the accessories here. This has the dust cover as well as some chin rest papers. So we'll take out some more of the foam here. And then we'll have the chin rest here. I'm going to set everything over on the table here while we set everything up. So back over here, we're going to take out some more of the foam and take out all these components and place them on the table. So there should be the cradle here. And then we should have the chin rest itself. Which may be wrapped in plastic. I have the chin rest here. So there's just two parts we need to attach, and then so we're going to do that with the screws here. I'll start with the chin rest itself. So that's going to be with these triangular shaped screws right here, and the larger wrench. So we'll take the chin rest out of the plastic here. Set that aside. And then this is going to screw right into these two holes here, like this. So I'll lay that to the side so you can see it a little better. You can also do this on the edge of the table. Might be a little easier, but just so you can see what I'm doing here, I'll do it on the side. So you just want to line up the screw with the chin rest here, start screwing it in, and then take the wrench and do it the rest of the way. One side and the other down here. Get those good and tight. Then we'll stand it back up. That's the hard part. So I have it like this. It may be easier to lock it while you're doing the assembly so that it doesn't move around so much. So now we're going to add the device cradle here. So that's just going to set right on top. And then there'll be two screws to screw those in. So these button head screws with the flat top will be the ones we'll use to screw that in. So there's one screw hole here and then one on the other side. You can take this off so it doesn't fall. And you want to kind of tighten both sides loosely before you tighten them all the way down. That one, and tighten this one. Okay, and then last we're going to add this back plate here, and we're going to do that with these two black screws. And we won't need the wrench for this one. So we're going to get those in those two holes in the back here. But we don't want to tighten them down yet because we need to put the device inside here. So we'll just leave it kind of on the looser side. Okay, so that's all we need for the chin rest assembly. So this box should be all set. You can save the extra screws for later. So I'm going to put this on the ground for now, and then we're going to come over to the device itself. So that'll be in this smaller box marked xwave. So it's going to come with a carrying case like this, so we can pull that out. There'll also be two power cables on the side here loose in the box, and those will be important for connecting it to the table in a second. So I'm just going to set those aside. Everything should be out of the box. And then I'm going to open a box up here. So on the top, you should have the laptop. We can just set that on the table for now over here. That'll go next to the device once you have everything set up. And then I'll grab the xwave device here as well. So this is pretty simple. It's just going to go directly into this cradle here. And it'll just slide right in. And then you want to tighten these cables down, or these bolts. And it'll be in there nice and tight so it doesn't move. Okay. So now we have the device all set up in the laptop, so we're going to show you how to quickly set up all the cables that need to go to power the laptop and the device, and also transfer data from the device to the laptop. So typically how we set this up, this side is facing the patient towards you. So usually I'll put the laptop on the patient's right and the device on the patient's left. Side by side. That'll just make it a little bit easier to manage the cables. So I'll have the laptop open here and the device here. And then we're going to look at some of our cables over here. So the first thing we want to do is connect the data between the laptop and the device. So for that, we're going to need these two adapters here, and then this Ethernet cable here. So I'm just going to take the tie off of the cable, and I'm going to plug in the Ethernet to each side of one of these adapters. So we have one cable now, and one side of this is going to go into the laptop. It should be on the middle of the right-hand side of the laptop. So we'll go in there. And then I'll actually turn the device around here just so you can see a little better what I'm doing. There's a little flap on the laptop, on the device here. This will open up, and you can plug in the cable. So that's how that works. Next, we can plug in the various power of the device. So here is the power adapter for the aberrometer, and then this is the power adapter for the laptop. So I'll start with the device itself. And you can actually plug this directly into the bottom of the table if you use these adapter cables. So it'll go in one side here, and then underneath the table, the cable will plug in down here. There'll be a set of 4 different cables that you can plug it in. Okay. Right now I'm going to leave it hanging, but inside the box for the table, there's a number of tie wraps and stickers so that you can kind of cable manage and stick everything to the bottom of the table. Then I'm going to come up through here just to kind of keep things neat with the cable, and just plug that directly into the device here. And then this orange light should turn on when it's charging, assuming the table is plugged in. Great. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the device with this power button here. It's just a button right here. And then I'm going to plug in the power for the laptop as well. So this comes in 2 parts. They'll just go together. And then I'm going to, again, plug this into the adapter cable for the table. It should come with 2 of them. And I'm going to stick it underneath the table. So now I have 2 devices plugged in. So this, again, can be taped to the underside of the table with the zip ties that come with the table. So this small part can come through the bottom, and it will plug in the laptop on the right-hand side, the same side as the USB. So this can all kind of nicely tuck underneath the computer to have as neat a setup as possible. So I have the device on over here, and just to make sure it's connected properly, we can go over to the laptop and log in. Before the training, you want to make sure that you have the device connected to your clinic's Wi-Fi, and you can log in with the password that we provide to you. When you log in, it'll come up with this screen here. And if we add a new patient, which we can show you how to do during the training, or we go to the settings screen up at the top here, it'll tell us if the device is connected. So we can see here xwave status connected in green, so we know that we hooked up the data cable correctly. So I kind of flipped everything around here, so now you're on the doctor's side and I'm on the patient's side, but everything's set up here. The patient will go in the chin rest like this, you'll operate the device here, and then you'll have the laptop set up here to be able to analyze all the measurements. So that's the full setup. If you have any questions, reach out to us, or we'll be happy to help you during the training. Thanks everybody, and I hope you enjoy your new device.